Greetings, everyone, and welcome back. We are in the three systems I use for my rep grind for the Empire. Um, where am I at on this one? I'm still in the top 10%. Um, the only issue I have, which almost made me not go to the do this, is before starting up the stream, I checked my main account, and that one's top dropped down to the top 25%. Um, and we only have 1 day, 2 hours, and 18 minutes. If my day goes screwy like it did today with work, that would mean I have maybe 2 hours to recover um, if I get down below uh, 75, because I want the decal that goes with this. So we'll see how it goes. I might have to do that tomorrow instead of set up my cutter, which is what my plan is right now. Let's go ahead, pull this up. Right now we are at 28% of marquee. The next level in the rankings for Empire is Duke. You have to be a Duke to be able to get an Imperial Cutter. So that's the bar we need to finish and get the mission to give us our rank. In a couple weeks, probably, I'll finish up the Federation to be able to get my Corvette. But as it stands right now, you're king, huh, Chutoy? So that's where we're looking at right now. And let's get to work. Basically, all we do is all of the courier jobs in this system, in these three systems, all go to each other. That's why we are doing these in this area. I was looking last night, never saw one, so I'm going to see if any pop up today to show it, but I doubt they are because this system doesn't have cargo missions. You will see those when I go over to the Fed to finish them up. The ones you want to concentrate on when you do these kind of things where you're trying to rep up with a certain faction is the emblem of the faction in their nameplate. If it's not there, you're not guaranteed getting faction rep. Now, what I do know from experience is turning the missions in from them, are always you're turning them into a faction rep. So, then the other thing you want to watch out for, this means it's planet side. We don't want to go to the planet. That takes too much time. We want to do everything as fast as possible. So we skip those. And then planets. Okay. That's all the missions. And what I recommend is when you do these, bookmark your stations that you're doing them on. It makes it a lot quicker than having to find them in the books every time. And I recommend on this particular loop, you have to be in a small or medium class ships because they're all small stations. Um, so I use this one just because it's maneuverable, it's fast. Found out last night that it wasn't the top of the list on fast. I thought it was, but I thought it actually was faster than the Mamba, but it's not by a pretty good margin. I don't bother with fighting anybody that tries to pull me out. I just evade. The ship is real easy to evade because it's so maneuverable. On my Federation, hey Scumpy, on the Federation side, I don't avoid. I throttle down, drop out, and blow them up. Because I do the Federation with a Python because I am actually doing cargo missions on that one. Make more money and you get better rep per each of those missions. So you finish off getting the antimony, or you still out there getting all of that together? Thank you. Cool, so you're heading back into the bubble then? And you know how to find the material traders in Anara? How about finding the traders so you can change that stuff up to the stuff you need? Because when I land here, I can show you how to do it real quick on Anara. Okay, so you know how to do it. Good deal. Anyone ever watching my streams need the help like that? I'll point it out midstream. It don't matter to me. We all learned at some point in time, and it's a lot easier to ask than it is to struggle your way through it, in my honest opinion. So we're going to go ahead and on these missions, I do not do the engineering materials, mainly because they're low level. They're usually like a 1, and I'm really going after the reputation. I've got places I can farm the materials. I'm not worried about that. Since there's no reputation and I don't care about materials, I'll go with cash. So it's always materials or cash. I mean, always rep or cash for me, nothing else. Doing these. Okay. Got all of those done. We'll look for anything else that will get it to us. Now, with this stuff, when you're doing these kind of things, you are getting the top level engineering material. The payout's better than it used to be by a dramatic margin. And then depending on what ships you're getting, let's see here. We're going to do the math as if we're doing the engineering materials, because that's what I'd actually go with. Divide that by 36. You're getting 261,000 credits, 408,000 credits per ship you kill ratio. So basically you kill 36, that brings you up to this. And then you still get this as a payout on top of, that's just a breakdown to give you an idea. So if you're doing, if you're looking at this mission and looking at this mission, you would divide that by this. I would kind of lean away because it's dropping that amount down, or look at the money to that compared to this one. This one's a lot better payer, so I would go with this one compared to the other one. So you thought you'd have to do a bunch of maths, right? Okay, and Aetvis is not being a friendly facility today. So my next one is Hickam Survey. We'll go to there. If I wasn't talking and not paying attention to what I was doing, I would have pre-selected that as soon as I went into auto dock. Because there is no reason for, once you're in auto dock, it doesn't matter if you change what you're targeting. And what did we get up to? Yeah, only 2%. We didn't turn many missions in. We won't turn very many missions in Nagaland, but we will pick up a lot of missions for the next facility. And what we'll be doing is just this 3-station loop. They're all fairly close to the star. So it's, I don't know of a better place for the Empire. I have